r/Life of Norman, narrated by the bearded Brit. Norman was in a rush at work today. He typed hurriedly at 40 words per minute compared to his normal 38. He had to make sure to finish the spreadsheet by the end of the business day. His yearly review had said to push himself to new horizons. Norman had thought the review to be a bit unfair, as he had even highlighted some cells in his last report. He felt the splash of colour really made his work pop. But if his supervisor advised, then Norman would listen. A bead of sweat grew as he mentally prepared. His heart began to thump in his chest. It was time for something fresh, something new, something bold. He clicked the B at the top of his Excel spreadsheet. He never used control shortcuts. He didn't believe that you should use shortcuts when at work. He watched the page title explode, the lines growing thicker and expanding outside of their four-walled boundaries. He saved his sheet and opened his email to send it. His hand was shaking. It was hard to align his cursor with the send button. He pressed send and watched his email fly to his sent box. He exhaled tightly and looked at the clock. He just made it in time, with only an hour left before his shift ended. Enough time to calm himself and get ready to go home, relax with Norman, and watch CSI. He'd earned it today. For today, Norman was bold. Norman was feeling like having a candy bar, so he ran into the gas station on his way home from work. "I'm getting a king-size Hershey bar," he thought to himself with a grin. He grabbed the candy off the shelf and went to wait in line for the counter. While he was waiting, he noticed the Powerball jackpot was $107 million. He started to think about how he could go on a vacation to Bermuda with that kind of money. He started to feel adventurous, and his heartbeat quickened. It was his turn in line. "Can I also get a Powerball ticket?" "Sure," replied the clerk. Norman looked at his numbers while walking out of the store. 7, 13, 22, 23, 33, and 2. The rest of the night, as he waited for the drawing, he thought of his trip to Bermuda. He dreamed of parasailing. He dreamed of pina coladas. He dreamed of snorkeling. Finally the time arrived, and he was so antsy he wanted to watch it live. The numbers started to appear. 22, 33, 13, 25, 38, and tonight's Powerball number is 9. "Look at that," he thought excitedly. $7 prize. That covers the ticket and the Hershey bar. How swell. It had been a long time. Years, in fact, if he really thought about it. Norman was full of anticipation, his mind running wild with the thoughts of what was to come. He stood up and walked slowly towards the beautiful tanned woman standing in front of him. "Welcome to Hawaii! We hope you enjoy your stay!" It was a warm, midday afternoon, Sunday, and Norman was preparing to take a nap. He had bought some new, laced sleeping slippers, and had been eagerly looking forward to giving them the old college try. He kneeled to tie them. As he fished for the lace from under his foot, he overcalculated and smacked the knuckle back of his left hand on the base of his evening table. "Ah, that beats all," Norman thought to himself, as he inspected his hand for damage. "I guess I don't know my own strength," he chuckled again in his head. Later, as he replayed the events in his mind, he thought to himself, "I'd better cut back on the ketchup." If you like this video, let me know by pressing the like button, or by leaving me a comment in which you describe the pain you feel when cashiers put your change on top of the receipt when handing it to you. For more of these videos, you should subscribe to this channel, as I aim to post 2 to 3 videos a week. Don't forget to let me know your favourite Norman stories, and I'll try and include them in future videos. As per the norm, you'll find links to the featured stories, as well as links to the recording gear I use, in the description below.